Hey, what's going on, everybody? www.themanmindset.com. It's your boy, the Dean. Someone asked me a good question on YouTube that I thought I'd do a video on. So I wanted to read what he said and everything while I'm driving and shit. Well, let me see. I wrote it down. He asked a question. And the question that he asked he said, why do women talk about other guys that they know uh, or like or that are interested in them? Why do women talk about other guys that they know in front of their date? Okay. Are they trying to brag about how popular they are with the guys, or are they trying to test you to see if you're jealous? Again, let me say it again. Why do women talk about other guys that they know in front of their date? Are they trying to brag about how popular they are, or are they trying to test you to see if they're jealous? Well, here's the problem. The issue is not necessarily her talking about other guys in front of you. There are bigger issues and bigger problems that you have other than worrying about if she talks to the other guy at dinner. The first biggest problem I see right now is the fact that you're taking her out to dinner, but not even just taking her out to dinner. There's a domino effect that a lot of you guys don't understand when it comes to women. A lot of you guys don't know what you're doing. A lot of you guys talk. Your approach is bad. It's either your approach, what you say, what happens as far as how you text and talk, is going to put you in a situation that you're in right now where you have to impress her to take her out to dinner. That's strike one. That's one thing we always tell you about, man. You got a lot of people out here trying to tell y'all what to do. Then y'all go out here and try to do that shit. Y'all have no foundation or no substance behind you. And you're always going to wind up like this. Listen, the reason that she is talking about another guy is because, number one, it's not necessarily a test. Now, in some cases, it can be a test, and I'll talk about that in a second. But in this case, it's not a test. Basically, she's trying to let you know that she's not interested in you. That's what she's trying to let you know. She was never interested in you from the get-go. She thought you were a nice person, but you weren't fuck material. So, like most women, they're not going to waste their time. If they can get a free meal out of you guys, they're going to get a free meal out of you guys. So, in this scenario, the first thing you did wrong was take her out to dinner. The second thing is hanging around and listening to her bullshit. Guys, let me tell you something. For a lot of you guys out there, you don't, just because you take someone to dinner doesn't mean you have to stay at the dinner. A woman is going to talk about other guys when she feels that you're not interesting enough. When there's something about you that is not interesting to her, she's going to talk about something that's interesting, meaning she's going to talk about the asshole, the bad boy, the jerk, the guy that is unattainable, or the guy that has a lot of women, to get your perspective on what she can do to line up in his sights so he can go after her. So unfortunately, in this scenario, the woman is more than likely using the guy, not only for the dinner, but also information about how to tackle the alpha male, or the man. Excuse me, I didn't want to use that fucking word. The man. And the third last thing, the worst thing that you could do is put up with her bullshit, not check it at the door. Now, I've always told you that as soon as a woman disrespects you, you have to yank that chain and let her know that you're not that kind of motherfucker she can be disrespectful to. People that do things like this don't have any principles. They don't know what to stand on. So they allow women to run their mouths about other people. And then they expect these women to be interested in them. It doesn't work that way, and it's not going to work that way for a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys think that y'all can go on, to YouTube or even on the Facebook, listen to some dating advice, and think that you know what you're doing. Remember, man, this thing is more complicated than you guys know. It's not just a thing of just walking up and talking to these women. You got to know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, they're going to recognize that early on. Once they recognize that you don't know what you're doing, they're automatically going to already friend zone you. They don't want to sleep with you, so they just want to use you for your resources or your information that you can use to help them fuck the guy that they really are attracted to. So what I'm saying to you is this. Now, and I did tell you, in some cases, a woman can test you. And let me explain why. You see, there are so many guys out there trying to proclaim and trying to act like they're real men that when a woman gets with them, at first they have the behaviors of a man, but all of a sudden, after a while, they start acting a certain way. So sometimes a woman will bring up another guy. A woman will talk about dinner with a guy, or excuse me, a man, to see what he's going to do. Because a real man is not taking a woman out to dinner, number one. He's not doing that. Why? Because he's standing on his own principles. What he's standing on is this: I don't need a dinner to impress you because I'm impressive enough. So we're not going to dinner. Matter of fact, his assertiveness and leadership is going to let her know what the fuck is going on. So that's the first thing that she is going to look for and she is going to test. The second thing is that she wants to make sure that she can get away with, she wants to see if she can and can't get away with certain things. Because again, a lot of guys are going to portray and act like there's something that they're not because they know what women really want. And some of these guys don't have the backbone and the balls to stand on their own principles and standards. So yes, she is also going to test guys like us because it's too good to be true. Here I am I with a real man? Is this too good to be true? Is this really going to happen? Oh my God, I need to see what's going to happen. And what she'll do is she will test us. But even in that test, she's going to get checked and she's going to know that she is with one because we're not going to put up with any kind of bullshit. So just understand this, guys. When you're out, quote unquote, at dinner, you're already losing. Why? Because as a man, we are not taking no woman out to eat on no goddamn date. Why? Because a real man stands on his principles. And that's what I want to talk about. But anyway, that's going to be it, man. Like, subscribe, share. I'm the motherfucking Dean, www.themanmindset.com. If you have any questions, hit us up, man. We'll talk to you Tuesday or Saturday night, man. All right? Peace.